Hello, everyone. This is Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, the Disrupt Meister. Welcome to Today in Bitcoin. Today is May the 21st, 2017. This is home of long-term crypto thinking. If you are impulsive, then you will not like this channel. Thanks to the person who sent me some D-Cred. Yay, D-Cred. Thanks to my new buddy in Spain. We've been talking. What a generous person. I really hope to meet you in September or October. A moth just flew by. It's funny. I linked to This Week in Bitcoin below. It was a great show. You guys really should check it out. And I also linked to yesterday's show. It was a blast. All right, if you're in Brisbane or Hong Kong, contact me at adam@trezorhelp.com. I emailed a Brisbane guy back. That was very helpful, what you told me. Let's talk some more. Yeah, I might be in Brisbane, and maybe will be in Hong Kong. I don't know about that. So June 1st, we're going to have Ask Me Anything here. And I wanted to say that I know not everyone can make the Ask Me Anything session, but you want to ask me a question. You don't want to stick around there for 2.5 hours. So you can email me in advance a question at adam@trezorhelp.com. If you send a tip, of course, that will get your question answered first, right away at the top of the show. So if you're interested in that, email me the question, email me now. Just make sure you say, hey, I sent a tip to this Ethereum Classic address of yours, or your Ethereum address, or whatever address. I've got all my addresses listed below this video. So check them out. Hey, the price dropped a little bit today from the high 2000s to the low 2000s. I mean, what a world, what a world. Over $1 billion trading volume in Bitcoin. I mean, that's pretty big, and we're going to get into that in a second. Andreas Antonopoulos, though, has a new video out. I linked to it below. Embrace the good, reject the fear. And he's talking about India, and he's talking about a lot of different things. But I really like that title. It kind of summarizes like what we talk about here. Embrace the good, reject the fear. Doom porn. But he's not talking about doom porn. Or maybe he is. You'll have to check out his video. Also, I linked to a Steemit article I randomly found about why the Ripple token is terribly overvalued. Hey, make up your own mind. Read it on your own. Also, why not own 2 storage devices? Diversify. Own a Ledger Nano also, besides your Trezor, or own 2 Trezors. Links below. But a person actually, I'm bringing this up because a great viewer emailed me, or actually he posted in the comments section, he was having trouble buying his Trezor through my affiliate link. And here, this is what happened. He emailed, luckily they got back to him and everything turned out fine. We checked in our system and found out that your payment was sent after the timeout. There is the 15 minutes time limit in which Bitcoin Pay holds the exchange rate for Bitcoin. The payment was confirmed and your order was manually set to paid status. Now this guy was using Coinbase to send his Bitcoin over to the Trezor affiliate link. But you can, if you don't want to use a Trezor affiliate link, if you don't want to use your Bitcoin to buy a Trezor, there's the other option out there, which is linked to below, which you can get the free t-shirt at too, cryptohwwallet.com. And the guy over there at Crypto HW Wallet, he told me Trezor will be in stock by mid to end of next month, only $99 US dollar. Free t-shirt and shipping USA only. Thanks. All right. So remember, guys, control your own private key and really own your BTC. So I'm finally on Minds, by the way, minds.com/BitcoinMeister. I got to work on that. User-activated soft fork. People have wanted me to talk about this for a while. I guess I haven't talked about it for a while because I haven't researched it that much. There's an article out on Medium by Rusty Lightning, and he's a important guy apparently, and people were retweeting it all today. He is supporting user-activated soft fork, and it seems like the user-activated soft fork, UASF, is gaining momentum on social media, and this is probably has something to do with the miners messing with the transactions, slowing them down. Maybe that has something to do with what was going on above in that example of why it took the guy some time to pay for his Trezor there. And we'll get into the miner thing in a second. So I've been holding off on talking about the user-activated software because I'm just hoping SegWit can go on the way it's supposed to, with the miners just doing it, just instead of, but it looks like they want to delay. So I mean, I am first and foremost for just a traditional way of getting SegWit done, the way it was supposed to be done. If we got to go this user-activated soft fork, I will approve of it because people who understand this better than I are saying it's good. But again, I just don't want to say, let's do it now, let's do user-activated soft fork this second. You know, let's still let this thing play out some more. So I believe in it. I'm not like how I am with just like, we need SegWit now. I mean, SegWit is the answer. SegWit is the answer, bottom line. If we got to do it through user-activated soft fork, then I guess we got to do it. So I wanted to bring that up. Read the article. It's better than me talking about it. But I did want to point out that clearly on social media, clearly there's a lot of momentum for this user-activated soft fork. And maybe the miners will just be like, we should just do this on our own. And that would be the best. We should do they should just do it on their own. Okay, because people want the price to, they've seen what happened with Litecoin, with SegWit. They want the same thing to happen with Bitcoin. They want Bitcoin to be like $5,000. And I'm not saying it's going to be $5,000. Dude, I'm happy with it at $2,000. My God, pound that like button. Pound that like button if you're happy with it at $2,000. When you see it's 2017, you're like, wow, that's what year it is right now. All right, there are 135 of you watching this live. So yeah, pound it, pound it, pound that like button. So much of the Bitcoin trading appears it's coming at Poloniex, and it's altcoin Bitcoin pairs. And we're talking, again, Bitcoin trading volume is at over $1 billion. And so I linked to the top markets that are trading Bitcoin, and the first one that's a US, and you have to check out the links below, please. All of this stuff is referenced below that I mentioned. US dollar Bitcoin pair, that's number 7, and that's GDAX, and that's 37 million in trading volume. So the 6 above that are like altcoins and Bitcoin, people going back and forth between the two. And that's something we should keep an eye on. I don't know. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. For a good thing for alts, good thing for Bitcoin. I guess I feel more comfortable if it was just like the GDAX is number 1 or some US dollar Bitcoin trading pair. And then you've got other trading pairs, foreign currencies that are valued, you know, they're willing to pay more than $2017. All right, there's an amazing tweet out there by Starkness. Here it is. I linked to it below. Bitcoin will not be the Bitcoin will not be the dominant public blockchain. Is the new Bitcoin is dead. I thought that was hilarious. I think that sums up just some of the mainstream naysayers that try to, you know, kind of pretend like they've got insider's knowledge. Bitcoin will not be the dominant public blockchain. I mean, yeah, it's the new Bitcoin is dead. You're going to hear that all the time. Just like you kept on hearing Bitcoin is dead. I mean, you still hear Bitcoin is dead. Bitcoin will not be the dominant public blockchain. All right. The market cap by total supply list I linked to below. I have referenced it below. I hadn't linked to it below. You can sort it out on CoinMarketCap yourself. I did it for you. And it's a bunch of non-mineable coins are up there in the top 10. I think Ripple is actually higher than Bitcoin in terms of its, I mean, it just shows you that once you factor in total supply, like, wow, this doesn't make sense what's going on. People are paying way too much for these non-mineable altcoins if something like Solar Coin is almost as valuable as Bitcoin. I mean, come on. Anyway, when you look at it that way, at least. So there's a Cointelegraph article, Dirty Politics Responsible for Confirmation Queues on the Bitcoin Blockchain. Bitcoin transaction times are lagging right now for various reasons. One being exponential growth and acceptance of the platform, and another being political reasons. By political, I mean there are some actors in the system sending thousands of transactions to themselves in order to add leverage to the block size debate. That doesn't sound very nice. That's why people want to do this user-activated soft fork. So stop doing that, dudes. That's not cool. Or there's going to be a user-activated soft fork. I've talked before how I think Steemit is a cool way for people who are being demonetized on YouTube to earn value and to learn about cryptocurrency, get themselves some cryptocurrency. And today on a channel that I sometimes watch, MGTOW is Freedom, a popular MGTOW channel, the guy, and I had brought this up in his comment section below before, maybe he got it from me, hopefully he got it from someone out there. He mentioned Steemit at the 6-minute and 38 mark of the video link below as an option for people trying to make some money off of their YouTube that are losing money from the current system. I'm glad Steemit is getting some play out there in other places beside cryptocurrency videos. MGTOW, I've always said MGTOW is a space that should be embracing Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. And everyone here can learn a thing or two from your favorite MGTOW, including the great Vention MGTOW, who watches these videos, who I have learned a lot from, who's a huge Bitcoin fan. And did you know Vention MGTOW likes silver also? That is an inside joke there. If you guys are familiar with Vention MGTOW, he says that every time he talks about his silver stacking. And I am not, I'm not promoting silver here or anything, but Vention MGTOW, he's promoting silver. He likes silver, Vention MGTOW. And he likes Bitcoin too, which is very important. And he's a good guy. So does Coinbase have a new fee out there? What's going on? My main man, Prepared Wombat, over on Steemit, he posted something about a new fee that he feels Coinbase is charging for Litecoin, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. He explains it. I linked to it below. I also linked to a Coinbase support page, which was updated on May 16th, actually, which is just a few days ago. And it's the Coinbase pricing and fees disclosure page. So it changed some way on May the 16th. I don't know how. I'm not really familiar with all these Coinbase fees. It seems like there are a lot of them. So maybe they did add a new one. Maybe we can talk about this. Still, one of the best ways in the USA to buy your Bitcoin is definitely Coinbase. And I have an affiliate link below if you want to, get $10 off. And that is how I got mine. So, hey, and Tone Basil say like, well, the government knows because Coinbase is going to tell the government. That is true. And don't think Coinbase isn't going to tell the government every single thing you do on their site. You're signing up for it. So, I mean, again, if you don't want the government to know, then go to a back alley in Baltimore or your favorite big city in the United States, bring a wad of cash with you and, buy your Bitcoin if you feel safe doing that. I don't know if you're going to feel too safe doing that. I don't recommend doing that. Pound that like button if you like big cities in the United States. Pound that like button if you have run 7 miles through the ghetto streets of Baltimore before. No. None of you will do that except for me, because I'm the only one who's run through some of the worst ghettos in Baltimore. And I am not exaggerating at all. I mean, I love my Baltimore. And the people of the ghetto know, they've seen me, I kind of stick out when I run through there. I mean, it's the truth. So, but I'm not in Baltimore right now. I'm in beautiful Paphos here in Cyprus. All right, I want to bring up a Peter Schiff thing real quick. He's always talking about how, hey, man, you've got to diversify into foreign refuges, get into foreign stocks, get away from the United States, diversify with foreign things. It's a refuge. And people refer to foreign, and I kind of agree that, you can kind of see it as a way to run away from, if you think your country's oppressive, go to some foreign, put your money in a foreign place. But the thing is, Bitcoin allows you to diversify on the largest world scale there is, on the world scale. You're really getting into all the because everyone is piling into Bitcoin. It's the only thing that you could be in Sri Lanka, you can be in Vietnam, you can be in Baltimore, you can be wherever, Uruguay, and just divert and get into this Bitcoin thing. So it is the ultimate form of foreign diversification. And of course, Peter Schiff would never, ever say that. But I just wanted to bring that up because Peter Schiff talks about foreign diversification a lot. Remember, guys, Bitcoin is your savings account. Have a strong hand, 21 Bitcoin or bust. So finally, what is on my mind? Well, obviously, getting free t-shirts and Bitcoin and getting the links below. But I'm working out a lot. I'm usually watching a Bitcoin video in the background, but you run out of Bitcoin videos sometimes. And I don't encourage people to do this, don't become obsessed with politics, but if you want to become familiar with politics, so you can speak in an educated way about politics, that doesn't hurt. If you find it somewhat entertaining, again, do not become obsessed with it. Do not spend too much time with it. Do not become part of a campaign. My point is, I linked to the Ben Shapiro show below. I think Ben, he is a conservative guy and everything, but he's very fair. He doesn't kiss Trump's butt. He's not scared to tell the truth. He's not scared to offend, and he's a very smart, logical person. So if you've got to pay attention to politics in the United States, if you have to do so, don't spend too much time doing it, and check out Ben Shapiro, and I linked to him below. Pound that like button, almost 200 live viewers out there. I'm going to go. I'm Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, the Disrupt Meister. Remember to subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video, check out the notes section below. I will see you tomorrow. We post a new video here every day.